Penticton will no longer be Ironman City. The announcement was made Thursday, 3 days before the 30th annual event. The former owner of Subaru Ironman Canada handed over the races to World Triathlon Corporation, leaving the city of Penticton with the difficult choice of whether or not they wanted to continue to host the Ironman.
There was a change coming up. The city of Penticton had the opportunity to look at a purveyor. We've made a decision, and we've made a decision for the athletes.
That decision was for Penticton to join the Challenge Family series of races, which will be held starting in 2013, the same weekend the Ironman would have been held.
It has been an international competition, and there are sponsorships and there are licensing agreements and that. We realize that. What we're trying to do is put the focus back on the athlete for their day and put the focus back on the community. We're trying to give back to them that experience, and in turn what happens is that the athletes get a better race and everybody goes home happy.
The German-based Challenge Family races are held all over Europe, but this will be the first triathlon in North America.
Again, this has so many parallels to our races in Europe and also in New Zealand, and so it is an absolute perfect fit. And now, as we are having an agreement with the city, the license is with the city, so all the decisions about the race will stay in the community and in the city.
The Challenge Family Triathlon will apparently be driven by safety and fairness.
We'll have a wave start where in small groups the athletes are going into the swim and therefore go in small drops out of the water on the bike. And with this beautiful one-loop bike course here, I think we will be getting rid of all the drafting issues already by next year.
Castanet caught up with some of the athletes to see what they thought of the change. For the most part, it was a mixed review. However, some athletes said they would return for a triathlon no matter what because it was held here in Penticton.
I've heard so much about it, and I'm really happy to be here. This might be my last triathlon ever, so it's a great one to go out on.
So I have to think about it. Depends on how it fits in the schedule, and we'll see where it goes.
So you're still doing the distance, and Ironman has become such a branded race that it's almost, to me, it's all about the money and everything else versus the actual distances you're doing. So why not?
Calls to Ironman Canada to get their response on the issue were not returned. Zielinski in Penticton for Castanet News.